Hey, have you ever ran into error 429 in Power Automate? Or seen your flows fail when multiple instances run at the same time? All triggered by bulk updates. Maybe bulk update in your Microsoft list, which is triggering Power Automate flow? If yes, then you are not alone. And more importantly, you are in the right place because in this video, we are talking the exact same problem and I will show you how to fix it without over complicating your flow. Hey, hello, and welcome to Ambition Success. My name is SK, and you are watching chapter Ways to Online, where we believe if there is will, there is ways to online. So, today, in this video, we are diving into a real world automation challenge that many Power Automate users eventually face when your flow gets bombarded with too many triggers at once. I have already explained you the scenario where it can happen. And what happened? It starts failing in between all the execution of Power Automate flows, right? It happens more often than you would think. And especially when a bulk update, as I had mentioned, like modifying hundreds of Microsoft list at the same time. So that triggers dozens of simultaneous execution of the same flow. And the result, you get 429 error. And approvals, if it is part of your automation, then fails to send and your automation becomes unreliable. We hate that word, right? Unreliable, right? But don't worry, in this tutorial I will walk you through why this happens and how to fix it using powerful but often overlooked small settings we already have in our Power Automate environment or in our Power Automate workflow. So if you have struggled this, or if you have planned to create an automation where this you are predicting to happen, then don't forget to apply this change. So first I will show you the automation, its various modules, so that you can understand what I'm talking about. And then when I will show you the fix of that issue I just explained, then you will be able to link very easily. So let's get started. So these are those three components which are part of this automation. At the top, we can see we have that list. Then at the middle, we have the manual trigger. And then at the bottom, we have the automated trigger. So in this list, we have student data, and the role of this second automation is whenever it is triggered manually, it changes the value in this remarks column to WIP, which we can see over here. And the second module, or this second automation, is automatically triggered when this first automation changes value in this particular column. And that is because the trigger I had used in second automation is when an item is created or modified. As this column is being modified, whenever a single item is modified, one item is triggered and one execution is started in this second trigger. Here we go. See the run over here. Okay, so manually I am triggering the second flow, which will change this into WIP. So see, these are becoming WIP. I will zoom so that you can see this. See, it is becoming WIP. It was earlier completed for 2024. Okay. And we can see that this is also completed. And if I refresh this, we will see that at a time, all 50 item is triggered. All 50 item is triggered and running. Now, what will happen? Let's take an example that there is a customer care office and 1,000 people have called at the same time. What will happen? If the executives or the call center representatives are limited, not everybody will have their opportunity to go through, right? Some calls will fail, right? But if they call one by one, or if they retry, then there are chances that maximum number of people will go through and will be able to connect with the customer care. Same thing happen over here. Like when you have bulk trigger, then all the executions are trying to call an API or trying to access the approval action at the same time, and result you will get 429 error, and some execution will fail at the same time. Some will be passed, but the approval, if it is affected because of this reason, will suffer from throttle limit and the approval will not go. So how will you solve the problem? We will see now here. But before that, let me show you that at this time, this settings of the trigger, okay, is like that. Okay, see, it is like that. Okay, but now we will make some changes in that same properties which we did not last time, and that is this one. This one, concurrence control. Okay, so I will zoom so that you can see. So here, concurrence control, I will set a limit, and here it is 20 right now, but I will make this 5. Okay, so it will trigger like in batches, 5 each. Okay, I will save. So we have added our first security. Why not we add another security or error handling mechanism? It's always better now to put double lock. We always also double check, even we are certain that we have locked our door or car door, we pull and see whether it is locked properly or not, right? So if you have completed adding the first concurrence control, but you are also using approvals or HTTP request, then consider doing this, what I'm showing right now. So for that, let me share my screen. And here you go. I will zoom this. So we have added here already. Now we will focus on this. So go to settings and you have this option, retry policy, right? We have all this. None mean no retry. Default mean whatever Microsoft has in their policy that will be applied. But we have exponential and fixed. So fixed is whatever you will set the interval, it will be applied up to that many time you will put in the count. For example, if you put 3, So after the first try, it will wait for 3 seconds, and then it will retry. And then after, if that is also failed, after 3 seconds, it will another time it will retry, like that. But exponential mean every time it will increase the interval than the previously applied interval. And when you are doing that, this is important, like minimum and maximum. So it will not exceed the maximum and also consider minimum. And this is the second law or second security which we were discussing before some time. And if you do this, your automation will be resilient, it will be error proof and reliable. So I hope that this will be useful. If you have already created automation where you have not implemented this checks, then don't wait. Go ahead and apply all these checks. Now, this is like maybe sixth or seventh video I have applied. Sorry, I have uploaded in this forum. I rarely get any feedback. I'm not sure why. I used to get in my other platforms like YouTube, Facebook, and all. I request, if you are watching this, then please feedback. That will help me to improve the quality of my videos, and also suggest some topic which is very important. I am not sure, maybe the topic which I am using in this tutorial relevant for masses. So if you suggest, then it will be helpful for me to create content which will be interesting not only for you but maybe for others. Thank you for watching this. See you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. And don't forget, if there is will, there is ways to online.